Hello, welcome to Mr. Full Profit. As you guys know, today is Sunday evening. It's about 2 o'clock, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna get prepared for Tesla today. There is some great news that came in today for Tesla. Elon Musk, as you guys could see, do your research. It's on the news that he did launch a rocket, and it came back in the proper position. That was really cool. I think that it might have a little hype. I'm not sure, but again, I'm a technical analysis person. Like it did on Friday, just with the news, it kept tanking -20. I know that you guys saw what was going on. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. My name is Mr. Full Profit. My purpose here is to educate. Everything that I do is for educational purposes. Okay, so go ahead. Let me go ahead and break down what's going on with Tesla. I just want to make sure. Let me go ahead and get it closer so you guys can see what I'm talking about when it comes to the graph. All right. Sorry about that. I'm a one person in the studio. So if you pay attention to Tesla, okay, Tesla had a drop. Okay, there is a gap to fill at 232 to 223. I know it's not too much of a gap, but I would say, is it ready now for me to buy? Me personally, I wouldn't touch Tesla until I see my MACD, the mountain, I call it the red mountain, start fading just like the previous one. As you guys can see, okay? Let me show you guys. You see, as the previous one, MACD start fading, I will start taking position. Right now, I think it's still a little bit too early. But again, tomorrow, we never know. A great news might come, and maybe it might want to fill the gap. But guess what happened? It could repeat exactly the same thing, and it become fake out. But remember, if you look at those two MACD, no matter if it's an up pump, this MACD must turn green. So it might be a fake out. So be aware of that. Now, we have another company that we're going to be talking about, which was CrowdStrike. Okay, it did the same thing. I don't remember. I know that you guys. I know that you guys recall when there was a major power outage with the security software called CrowdStrike, and it had a major downfall from that day. From 335, it dropped to 200. Okay, almost $100 and something drop. But guess what? I already knew the company was a great company. Everybody agree with me. They have great. They pretty much manipulate the security thing for Microsoft. So the issue that I wanted to address here is that whenever there is a gap, usually it might take some time to fill up the gap. But if you look at this clearly, let me enlarge it. Look what ended up happening when there is a gap. All you have to do, yes, it might take a few more weeks to do its thing. But remember, like we mentioned, pen bar, hammerhead, if you look at all those together combined at the end, that's a plus. So that's an uptrend. So I would say to try to see how Tesla perform. But me personally, I'm waiting for the MACD to start fading on Tesla for me to start taking my position. Okay, now you could do money crossover average. That means that you could start buying as we go, but for light position. And as you get all the way to the bottom, you could load up, and that way you could get your return as it's going up. Okay, but if you're not in the rush, there is no need to start investing because this MACD need to fade. It need to finish up. Okay. So, again, is it ready for buy right now? For myself, I would say not yet, but I believe it might be a good position going up. I don't know how long, maybe in 2 weeks. But again, wait for the MACD to form, okay? At Mr. Full Profit, we all got to be patient, okay? So I have a few other ones that I wanted to talk about. Uber is doing really well really good as well. Okay, so 1 second. I'm sorry. EBPR. Look, there is something. Let me go ahead and put my weekly chart. That's why I always say, guys, you must pay attention to your weekly chart. Look at on the weekly, Uber just broke 82, which was around March. That's a great sign. Uber is in an uptrend position on the weekly chart. Now, if you go ahead and put the daily chart, it fell so many times. Okay, I'm gonna put a line here. You see? This here became support, and guess what? It started rallying. Team. Hammer candlestick pattern. One red, one green, another green, support. As you can see, it had touched 3, 4 point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll be talking about that support and resistance in my future video. But guess what? It clearly showed you that it was going to be in a nice uptrend from 73 to 87. Beautiful. Congratulations to the Uber traders. But again, we're going to be paying attention to Tesla as well. And SPY, that's another one. Let's go ahead and break down SPY real quick. All-time high. There is nothing. We spoke about it last week. You see, it was a resistance we spoke about. It broke the resistance now. Now we have a support. All we got to do, guess what happened, team? The MACD just start turning. So don't be surprised if the market is still running tomorrow or the rest of the week, okay? So go ahead and practice the 10% rule in your account so that way you don't have too much pressure when it comes to your position. So do your diligence. Make sure that you pay attention to the news, all right? So again, thank you so much for joining Mr. Full Profit. I'm going to go ahead and close right now. But again, keep an eye on Tesla. And like and subscribe and share with your friends so that way we could go ahead and put more content out and help you guys understand what's going on in the market. Good luck for tomorrow. Thank you. Have a great evening.